Today we take a break from our regularly scheduled stripper programming to talk about something that most of us have needed help with at one point or another in our lives: successfully navigating a dating app. Most interactions in a dating app end in zilch, which frustrates a lot of people, especially, of course, the incel. But all of us can up our game and make our interactions on dating apps and websites more successful. We can waste less time and have fewer fruitless conversations. Tip number 1, fill out your damn profile. And not with statements like, if you want to know, ask. I know summarizing yourself in a little box is not the easiest thing to do, but if you don't give potential partners something to go off of, they have nothing to ask about, and you will lose out on a lot of potential interest. Do you really want to match with someone who wants to date you solely based on what you look like, with no idea who you are or what you care about? Not to mention, most people's personalities are a lot more interesting than what their profile pictures would lead you to believe. Leaving your profile blank makes you look like a boring, empty-headed person with nothing intriguing about them. Give yourself a shot. Talk as much as you have space about your interests. If you don't have hobbies, talk about things that you would like to try. Tip number 2, be specific about what you're looking for, both in your profile and in your settings. Here is the place to take an honest look at yourself. Are you 41 and looking to date someone who doesn't want to be compensated for their company? Don't set your match slider to 24 unless you're looking for disappointment and wasted time. Smoke cigarettes but embarrassed about it? Declare in your settings that you do anyways, so that you again don't waste your time and others. If you just want sex, say so. If you really want to get to know someone before going on that first date, say that too. Tip number 3, be honest with your photos. Don't try to hide your age, weight, hair length, style, whatever. You want to find someone who loves you for you. There is nothing more wonderful than finding a match who has been looking all over for someone with your exact body type and style, and that person exists. In addition, try documenting your interests in your photos. Your pets, your love of nature, your love of people, your kids if you feel comfortable with that. Whatever you love to do, be doing it in your photos. Tip number 4, enough about profiles. On with conversation. If you really like someone you match with, be the first to say hello, and don't just say hi or wave. Don't be a baby, and don't play hard to get. It's not like you're having to approach someone in person. If it helps, work from a form letter. Something like, hi, how are you today? I really like blank from your profile and or photos. I also enjoyed blank, like you mentioned. Do not just say hi. Even if someone responds to that message, which doesn't even show that you glance at their profile, you've set them up to say hi back. And then, unless they're a better conversationalist than you, there ends the conversation. Do your fair share. Tip number 5. Once you've begun the conversation with a shared interest or an attribute of theirs that you'd like to discuss, conversation should flow pretty easily. But to keep it flowing, be sure that all or at least most of your replies contain a question. For example, yeah, the weather's really nice. Have you seen any new TV shows lately? This keeps them engaged and shows that you are engaged as well. Show that you care to know more about them or their opinions on the topics that you're discussing. This keeps the conversation from petering out. Tip number 6. When you feel comfortable that you have shared interests and shared goals, even if that shared interest and goal is just a bone, ask them at what point they would feel comfortable meeting up. When it is appropriate to do this depends on your comfort and your feel of the conversation. Facebook dating and some other places even allow people to indicate how much time they prefer to let pass before meeting up, so be sure to check that. Make sure that you are meeting in a public place for the first time, no matter how horny you may be, because there are lots of predators online. And with these simple tips, you have about 1,000% better chance of starting a real friendship, a dating relationship, or even just getting laid from a dating profile online. Or even if you're just on there to chat, having better conversations with the people you match with. Please subscribe if you like this video. Over here is a video I made about picking up people on Facebook that I made prior to Facebook dating, but people are still trying it. All my links to all of my content, including my exclusive OnlyFans, are in the video description. Have a wonderful week. Much love and be safe.